Hello, everyone. Good, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the journeys of understanding human life, creating a fulfilling life. And today is day 5 on this journey, 100 days, 100-day journey. And actually, I have the live on Monday and Tuesday, but I got a that issue, so the live has postponed until today, and we start again. And because we missed 2 days, so we will have 5 days on live from today until the end of this week. So we have 5 lives on every week. Okay. And before we get into the new lesson today, let's talk about sharing something that you have learned new today, or you have there are something that you take away, or your takeaway, or your realization. So before we get into the new lesson today, let's practice with the lesson, the takeaway and realization that you have. Thank you very much, everyone, for your presence and enjoy the journey to understand your life. Okay. If anyone have tried my live sessions before, so we know that before we get into the new lesson, we'll share our lesson takeaway or realization that we have throughout the day or recently. So this is the way we can activate our human brains. We can see the good things in life, which can help us to see the better future in us and in other people. So just apply this principle, into our lives. And we know that there are laws and principles that govern human life. That's why we need to know which laws and which principles that have mainly impact on human life. And over the past 5 days, we have explored four, five actually, to be exact, five principles that affect human life. If anyone's willing to share your thoughts, can put it uh, on the comments. I really appreciate your sharing your thoughts, your lesson, your takeaway, or any realization. Thank you very much for your presence. Okay, and if no one want to share something, I guess it's a time for us to explore something new today. I promise you that it's something that can help you to understand your life better, understand yourself better. So let's get into the the laws, the main laws that govern human life. So we know that if we go with the flow. So I think that somebody's heard about go with the flow, and everything will be lighter. And what is the flow? The flow is the means that you follow the laws and the principles that affect your life. And there are two main laws that impact human life. There are two main laws that impact human life. The first one, the first one is called cause and effect. Cause and effects law. Cause and effects law. The second one, the second one is cause and condition. Cause and effect and cause and condition. Have you ever heard about cause and effects and cause and condition? And these two laws give us a formula. Cause condition and we have the outcome. Cause and conditions, we have the outcome. And if we have good cause, favorable condition, we'll have desirable or desire mm, mm, the desired outcome. This is desire, everybody. Okay, desire, desired outcome. Good cause, favorable condition is desired outcome. If, so in we know that in this life there are the knowledge or understandings categorizes are categorized into three groups. The first one that's cosmology, which can give you the answer for the questions about um, spiritual things, right? And it often comes from religions. You can find the answer from that. And the second group is knowledge or understanding about physical worlds, which we can find uh, from school or yes, you can find it from school. When you go to school, you can learn a lot of things about physical worlds. And the third one is about human life. Is about human life, which many people neglect. So that's why we, most of us, don't understand about our life, about human life, because we lack of that information, we lack of that understanding. And there are two laws that mainly have great impact on human life, which are cause and effect. And cause, I think in Buddhism they call it original um, dependence, original dependence. It means that there are connections between things. So these two laws give us a formula, which is cause plus conditions is outcome. And if we have the good cause, we have the favorable condition, then we have desired outcome. Desired outcome. If we have good cause, we have favorable condition, we have the outcome. So let's take some things from physical world uh, to be an example so that you can get this point. If you want to have an apple fruit, if you want to have an apple fruit, so what do you need to do? You need to have the apple seed. Am I right? You need to have an apple seed, and then you sold it. You sold it and add water, fertilizer. We have sunlight. We have wind. We have many conditions, natural conditions for the apple seed to be grown, right? So you need to, okay, there's something short on my life. All right. Thank you very much, everyone. So if you want to have an apple seed, an apple fruit, you need to plant that the apple seed, right? So at first you need the seed. Then we need all the favorable conditions for that seed to become a tree, and then we have the fruits. So the conditions can be from fertilizer, water, sunlight, winds, many conditions. So we call it favorable condition. But if that seed is a dead seed, I mean that it's a cooked one. So it cannot, even you give it a favorable condition, it cannot it cannot grow to become a tree, right? Because it's a dead one. So we need a very good seed, right? Quality, good quality seeds to, and the favorable condition to have very uh, qualified fruits for us. So similarly, in our life, if we want to have a desired outcome, so you need the good seeds. You need the good cause. Here we call it good cause. And of course, we need the favorable condition. We need the favorable conditions so that we can gain the desired outcome. That is the formula we inferred from the cause and effects and cause and condition laws. So that's why there are a quote that the ordinary people focus, just care for the outcomes, for the results. But the wise men care for the cause because they know that as long as they have the good cause, they could attract the favorable conditions and they could have desired outcome. They could have desired outcome. So, and if we just care for the outcomes and we're waiting for the good one comes, so it can come with the good outcome or the bad outcome. We don't know. It's like lucky draw, and we don't want that in our life, right? We want something that can give us the exact result that we want. So this formula, good cause, favorable conditions, can give us the desired outcome. So let me put it in another paper. So that we can see it clearer. Have cause plus condition and we have the outcome. And with the good cause and favorable condition, we could have the desired outcome. And on this journey, the aim of this journey is to help us know what is the good cause and how to generate the good cause in us, how to generate a good cause in us, and then we just uh, generate the environment, a good environment, what we call the favorable conditions, so that we can have any desired outcome. We can have any desired outcome by just this formula. So what is the good cause? What is the good cause in human life? In human life. All right. So let's check it out. When people viewed on something, they could view it from three perspectives. Three perspectives. First one, from science. Science. Or I could view it from religion. Or if somebody has no religions, they have their own belief. They have their own belief. And another view is from something we call common sense. Common sense. Common sense. Common sense. Okay, when people viewed on the course of human life or on something, they could have three views. The first one is it can comes from science. The second one it could comes from the religions or belief, or the third one comes from common sense. Common sense. And do you think it's right? There are people who believe who just science, and whatever the decision they made, they base on science. Prove it. I believe it, and I can follow you if you can prove it. Just from science, they have very logical thinking, and or they just believe in Western medicine, for example, because it's proved by someone, or there are some studies about that or experiments about that. And somebody who put their faith on religions or their belief, so whatever decision they made, they base on their belief or religion. So it decides their realities, they and that is the start of their course of their life. Or someone that just based on the common sense of this society and they make the decision. So they any decision they make is influenced by the common sense. So the course of human life could comes from these three views. Course course of human life. And if we are able to summarize the understanding of the course of human life from these three views, these three perspectives, we can have the we can understand the course of human life in root. We can understand the course of human life in roots. So from these three views, we find the root cause of human life. We find the root cause of human life. And from science, there is a knowledge. There is a knowledge that tells us about the root cause of human life. Tell us about the root cause of human life. And what is it? So let's get into know it. Let's get to know it. From science, there is a knowledge that's called the root cause formula of life. The root cause formula of life. All right, so what is the root cause formula of life? We'll get to know it right now. So everything starts from the result. Everything starts from the result. So let's start from the result and then we retrieve to the root cause. Okay. Results. If uh, you have the paper with you, you can chart whatever I trot out here so that we can be on the same page. All right. And it's about the results. So we have the results in our life, right? It means that the reality that we have our current life, and we consider them as the result that we have right now. So if 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 you can tell me uh, a word which has a direct impact on our results, so what is it? So what is it? I might ask some question to understand your what you know, so that I can deliver what is the I can deliver words I want to share to everyone better. So if you're able to share your thoughts or whatever you have in mind, or you have any answer for my questions, please put it in the comments so that I can understand it better. So that is the better way for us to understand the process this journey better, and you can enjoy the journey of understanding your life. Okay. So if there is a word if there is a word which has the direct impacts which has the direct impact on your results, what you get today. So what do you think? Which one? Which words do you think that has the direct impact on our results? I mean direct impact. Which has the direct impact? Again, if there is a word that has the direct impact on your results, so what is it? What is it? It is the experts has shared with us that is choice. Choice. Choice, everybody. The choice that we made has the direct impact on our life, on our result. The choice. The choice, everybody. The choice. Is it right that our life is the result of the series of our choice? Since we were born until now, let's review it. Reflect on your life, and you can see that when you were born, you chose to uh, have them take the milk from your mother or not, or from the another product, or you can have you can choose to go to this school or another school. You choose to play with this one, not another one. You choose to stay in that place, not the other place. You choose to when you grow up, you choose to play with this friend, not the other one. And when you got out from school, graduated from school, you chose to work on this industry, not uh, another industry. You choose to get married to that person, not another person. So that is the series of your choice. That is the series of your choice that make you have this current life, that make you have the result. You have the current result. That is the series of choice that you made in the past have the direct impact on the result that you get. The result that you got. All right. So what is and what generates the choice? What generates the choice that we made? Is this from uh because we like it? We like it, or we think it suits you? It suits us. We like it. Let's say I wear the white t-shirt today, so because I like it, or I think it suits for me, so that I wear it, or I chose the you see the background, so I made it and I like this color. That's why I chose this background because I like it. And what if about that is something we like. And if there is an issue in your life, like somebody has a health issue, what do you think if I say it? You like it? So that it comes to you? Of course, of course, you don't like it, right? You don't like it. You don't want the the disease or sickness or any health issue. Of course, nobody want that. Nobody like it, but it comes to you. Sorry, it's not you, but comes to someone, because we can use these words. It suits you. Suits you. It suits you with all of your behaviors, your diet, or whatever you choose. So you have that health issues, health problem that results. Hello, teacher Ngọc Nhân, Meta. Thank you very much for your presence. Because we like it or it suits us. So that's why it comes to us. And if anyone understand this point, you have elevated your inner awareness. And because in like uh, like in natural, people tend to think that what's good, the good comes to them, whatever good comes to them, and they said that because I make that decision because of me, that's why we have this good results. But if any bad come and they say that because of you, because of other people, because of anyone else, but not because of me, they could say that. So people have the tendency that whatever good comes to them, they say that because of them, and whatever bad comes, and they say that because of other people. So because of this awareness, they they find it's hard to find the happiness because they put the happiness on other people's hands, unless anyone who understand that whatever happens into their life comes from their choice, which have direct impact on the result that they have. It comes from their choice. So since you understand that whatever happened into your life comes from your choice, comes from you, comes from you, but of course, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. So you don't blame yourself or blame anyone, but you have the awareness that anything happened to your life, any results that you get in your life is from you. It's from you, but it's not your fault. So no worry about that. We'll find the root cause of everything of your life, and you know how to generate a good cause, how to generate a good cause for your life, for the desired outcome. And if you're able to understand that everything comes from you, everything that you have in your life comes from you, congratulations. You have the first step, you have placed the first step on the path to the true happiness because you take the ownership of your life. You take the ownership of your life. Congratulations. And then we know that's because we get our results because we have those choices, and we have those choices because we like it or it suits us, right? And what make we have that choice, what make we like something or we think it suits us, it comes from personality. Personality. The experts, the experts share with us that our personalities make we like something, make we suit to somewhat to something, and then we have that choice which has the direct impact on our results. So if you want to have a different result, you need to change your personality. If you want to have different results, you need to change your personality. You need to change your personality. And do you think it's easy to change your personality? Our personality change all the time. In the morning, we have different ones. In the afternoon, maybe we change our personality, and after and at night, it can be changed. But which personality can help us to have the right choice so that we can have the desired outcomes? Which personality do you think that can help you to have the right choice to give you the desired outcome? We don't know. That's why this is not personality is not a root cause of human life. So, but we know that if we change our personality, we can change our choice and change our results. But we don't focus on changing our personality because it's not the root cause. It's not a good the root cause. So let's find out what is the root cause from this formula. And the experts have shared with us that our habits, our habits create our personality. Our habits create our personality. Our habits create our personality. And we know that there are many topics about the habits of successful people. And we know that as long as we change our habits, we can change our personalities, change our choice, and change our results. But do you know exactly the habit, the exact habit, which can help us to have the desired results or desired outcome? Many successful people wake up very early in the morning. They read books. They do workouts, exercise frequently, and many tips that have shared out there. But there are a lot of people who also wake up very early in the morning. Nobody wake up early than the farmer, right? And read books. Many people also read a lot of books and try to copy the successful people. behaviors, habits, but they couldn't get their desired result or outcome. So, and it's not mentioned about uh, those who want to change their habits, but they cannot, but they can't. So we know that habits change, personality change, choice change, and result change. But because it's not the root cause and we don't know the exact habit that can give us the desired outcome, so we don't focus on the habit. It's not a root cause of our life. It's not a root cause of our human life. So we don't focus on that, but we know that as long as we change a habit, we can change personality, we can change our choice, and we can change our result. So what creates or builds our habits? And the experts have shared with us that our the action build the habits. Actions build the habits, habits produce the personalities, which give us to make the choice, and we have that result, the current result. So that's why there are some tips or strategies to change the actions. And do something repeatedly for 21 days, for uh, 100 days, or 6 months or a year, to change the habit, to build a new habit. But there are some people who try to change the habit by change the actions, but not many people apply it successfully, succeed doing that. And because it's not the root cause, so we don't focus on changing the action. So what creates or produce or have make us have that action? And the experts also share with us that this comes from our thoughts, from the thoughts that we have, then we have that action. From the thought that we have that action. And in a second, there are many thoughts that pass through our minds. And we also don't know the exact thought or thinkings which can give us the right action, which can make us to have the good habit, and then we can have the suitable personalities to help us have the right choice and to give us the desired outcome. So then we don't focus on changing the thoughts, and even you want to change the thoughts, we are not able to do so. We need to find out the root cause which generates the thoughts that we have, so that we can change them to have we can change the root cause so that we can have the desired outcome. So what's form our thoughts or shape our thought? And the experts also share with us that it comes from our belief. It's from our belief shape. Okay? Our belief shape our thoughts. So Have you ever heard this sentence? Our belief shape our thoughts, produce our actions, would build our habit and give us that personalities which give us the results, decides our result or decides our life. Our belief shapes our thoughts, which produce our actions and then build our habits, which produce our personalities and change and gives us the result, the current results, or decides our life. So if you want to change your thought, you need to change your belief. That is the secrets. The secrets. And there is another secret. And if you know this, you can have you can change your life. That is, everybody has the belief. Everybody has belief. Nobody has no belief, everybody. Nobody has no belief. Everybody has the belief. Which directions of their belief decides the direction of their outcomes or their life or their results. Again, everybody has the belief. Everybody has belief. Nobody has no belief. And the direction of your belief decides the directions of your choice, which give us the respective result. So that because we know that everybody has the belief and the direction of their belief decides the direction of their choice, which give them the respective result. And but somebody said, I believe that I will be successful. I believe that I will be successful, but I failed to do it. So does it is it contradicting with what you said? No, it's not, everybody. Because there are two concepts that we need to differentiate here. Belief and conscious desire. There are two concepts that we need to differentiate: belief and conscious desire. If you said that you believe that you are successful, you'll be successful, but then you fail to do it, so it's not your belief. So we viewed how do we um, How do we know that is your belief or it's just conscious desire? We see the result that you get. If the result that you get is the same as your belief, so it means it's your belief, but it's not. So it's just your conscious desire. And you use your consciousness. You think that you want it. You want it by uh, from your conscious mind, from your conscious desire. It's not your belief. Because if it's your belief, you will have that result. You have that result. Because those people believe in something, they will make it, they find a way to make it work, no matter what. No matter what. Let me tell you a story. I think somebody might heard of this story. And when I know about this story, it's really touched me. It's about a belief from a mom for her son. And I think that's somebody here know about Thomas Edison, right? A very great inventor of all time, and he has a great mom. He had a great mom. When he was a little kid, and he went home from his primary school with a letter in his hand, and he handed to his mom, and he said, "Mom, the teacher asked me to give it to you." And the mom opened the letter and read. While reading the letter, she cried. And the little boy Edison asked his mother, "Why do you cry?" And his mother said, "Because I'm happy. Your teacher said you are a genius, and because of that, the school doesn't have enough resources to teach you, and from now on, I'll teach you." And time passed by. The little boy Thomas Edison grew up, becomes a very become a very um, great inventor of this world. And one day he got an interview, and he just across a, a cabinet in a corner of his house, and then he saw the letter that he handed to his mother in the past. With his curiosity, he opened the letter and read, and then he found out that what uh, was written in the letter is totally different with what his mom told him. And in the letter said, "Dear Mrs. Edison, your son is your son has the mental problem, and we couldn't educate him. So you can send him to a special school or keep him at home." And when he read that letter, he cried a lot. And in his diary, he wrote down Thomas Edison was a mental kid, was a kid who has a mental problem, and was raised by a great mom, then he becomes a genius. And you see that the whole school believed that Thomas Edison has the mental problem, but only his mom saw that he is a genius, and she had that belief and raised him as a genius. So in these words, only one person has the belief in us that we can do it. We definitely can do it. Because no matter what, even you don't believe in yourself, you believe that you cannot do it, but as long as they believe you can do it, they would try every effort to to make you make it work. That's why we call it's a belief. As long as it's your belief, you have that result, you have that outcome, no matter what, because it's your belief. You do it until you make it you make it done. So now you can differentiate between belief and your conscious desire. If what you want and you get that, it means that's your belief on the same direction. And if it's you said you want it, you believe it, but the result is totally different, opposite sides, on the opposite sides. So it's just your conscious desire. It's just your conscious desire. So we need to differentiate between belief and conscious desires. And whatever you believe in these words, you get it because it's your belief. Nothing to argue here. And the experts have shared with us these secrets. And somebody said that they want to have the belief which have the same direction with aligned with our desire. So how can we build that belief? Even though we want to be happy, but our belief is on the opposite side. So how can we build such belief which aligns with our desire? So we need to know what build our belief, what decide our belief. So let's go back to the root cause formula of life. And the experts also share with us that the mental images, the mental images decide decides our belief. Decide the mental images decides our belief. So what is mental images? When you think about someone, so there are some like feelings about them, or you have some emotions appeared, or you have perceptions about them, and those are belief, the mental images that you have about someone, that you have about someone. And I guess we have to wrap up. We have to wrap up the session uh, now, and we can continue tomorrow. I I'll try to make it earlier tomorrow, the live sessions earlier tomorrow, so that we can have more time together uh, to make it deep, dive deep into this formula, the root cause formula of life. And tomorrow you get to know the root cause of human life, or the root cause of life from science perspective, and we can have the answer tomorrow. And today we will stop here, and hopefully that you get the point, the first one, that you understand that the result that you have today comes directly from the choice that you made, the series of choice that you make in the past. And because of that, you know that everything happened in your life comes from yourself, but it's not your fault. Because when you understand the root cause of your life, you know that there are things that you can't control. You can't control, so it's not your fault. But you understand that it comes from you. It comes from you. So when you understand that you are able to elevate your inner awareness, and you take the ownership of your life, then you have the first step on the path to your true happiness. You take the ownership of your own happiness. That is the first awareness I want everybody have or know about it. And the second one is about the belief. And everybody has their belief. Nobody has no belief. And the directions and your belief aligned with your results. The direction of your belief is the direction of your choice, which give us um, the direct the light result, respective result. So we need to build the belief with aligned with our desire. And our belief comes from the mental images that we have in mind, our mental images. And tomorrow we'll dive deep into the mental images. How can the mental images decide our belief, and how and when we understand it is the root cause of our life according to scientific perspective. And then so how can we change or we build the mental images with aligned with our desire, with our desirable outcome. So we'll deep dive into it tomorrow. Thank you very much, everyone, for your presence, for your support, for your hearts, and for your love, and for enjoying this process, the process to understand yourself, the process to create your fulfilling life. Thank you very much, everyone. And I guess it's the time to say goodbye. If anyone have something that you want to share, any lesson, any takeaway, any realization, so you can put on a comment and share with me and share with other people. By sharing our thoughts, our lessons, we can learn from each other. And we know that we know that our growth come from the lessons that we invert, the takeaways that we have, the realization that we have. So we don't need to experience this alone, and we can learn from someone else so that we can make the process faster. All right. If nobody has nothing to share or it's not convenient for you to share here, anyway, thank you very much for your presence.